Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and if you're new, welcome. Today is actually going to be a collab with Amanda Page Makeup here on YouTube, and her Instagram is Scary Monsters and Nice Pans on Instagram. We're going to be doing a going red for ALS look. I did start this look, but then I realized I wasn't recording, so I do apologize. I'll walk you through what I've done already. But yeah, this is a going red for ALS look, like I said. May is ALS awareness, so I'll be talking a little bit about that, and we are doing a red look. So first of all, I have primed my face, primed my eyes, and then I took my Glam Light Burger palette in the shade Ketchup and just popped that in my crease area. And then I also took my NYX Ultimate Brights palette, this red here, and went into that a little bit as well. So now that we're all caught up, unfortunately Amanda lost her father about a year ago due to ALS. So this month is pretty, dear to her, because the research that's being done for ALS and things like that. I personally did not know a whole lot about ALS, so I wanted to kind of educate myself a little bit to, understand what it was and go from there. I'm probably going to either take this I think I'm going to take a little bit of this pumpkin shade. This is the Ace Beauty Flare palette, and put that like on the corner of my eye. So I did some research on ALS and wanted to talk about what I found, because I know not a lot of people know what it is, and it is actually a nervous system condition where your nerve cells basically shut down. And a lot of the case, the main characteristic of this condition is that you lose like muscle control and things like that, which can affect many different aspects, your speech, the ability to move, that sort of thing. It is a rare condition apparently, but not a lot of research, or not a lot of research, but not a lot is known about the disease. So the cause of it is, there's no known cause of it, which, is pretty crappy in my opinion, because, you want to know why your loved one is, going through all these things. And so there's that. The ALS Foundation, which is in the United States, where I live, is currently working to find cures for ALS. Like I said, there is no cure, but treatment options are available to treat the symptoms. So I guess, try to stop the nervous system from shutting down muscles and things like that. And I do apologize if I'm wording things wrong. I tried to do as much research as I could, but this is a very, like I said, an unknown disease. So there's that. Let's see. I did prime my eyes with the AOA Glitter Tacky Base. I like doing this with any shimmer shades. I just feel like it helps it stick better. And I'm going to go in with the shade Mirage from my Ace Beauty palette. And put that all over my lid. So here in the States, the ALS Foundation is currently working to try to find a cure. But in the meantime, while they're doing research, they are also helping those families that are being affected by this disease, by, helping with medical expenses and things like that. And I will have their foundation linked below if you feel so inclined to donate to their cause. Like I said, Amanda is affected directly by this disease. I have never heard of this disease until recently. And, you know, we've become very close, I would say. We've started a nice friendship in preparation for this collab. And so I know, I mean, again, May is ALS Awareness Month, but that does not mean you can't donate anytime. So there is that. I know a lot of people get caught up in the fact, oh, can I donate any other time? And I know that's true with a lot of foundations and things. They're always taking donations because their work is never done. Just because it's a new month doesn't mean, you know, they stop looking for or stop their research, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but you know, I don't know. So I'm really liking how my eyes are looking. So I think I'm gonna move on to my foundation, which I'm gonna take this brush and kind of clean up the fallout, brush off all of that. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. I think this is the wrong shade for me, to be honest, but I'm going to use it up. I'll just put it underneath my foundation for now. I normally like putting it on top, but I think it's a little too light. And I want to use this up before I purchase more concealer. So I know over on Instagram, Amanda is pretty much doing collabs all this month to bring awareness for ALS. Wearing red as much as possible. Doing different red makeup looks. So no look that she's producing this month is the same. And just really bring awareness to the disease and its effect on their families that have loved ones that have this. I could only imagine, you know, not really understanding or knowing why a loved one is so sick. And that's really what kind of brought my attention because, you know, I get it if, you know, your loved one's sick, but not really knowing the cause, that kind of really hits home for me. Like, I couldn't imagine why. Like, wondering, like, what happened, I guess, if that makes sense. Or what caused, you know. I'm using my e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. This is in the shade Vanilla. This is also a little too light for me now. I've been going out in the sun. So I'm just trying to use this up before I purchase more. But it all kind of blends out and I make it work to the best of my ability. I do have my replacement foundation that I ordered before I started my no-buy, and I kind of used it a little bit just to see, for one, if it was going to be the correct shade, and two, just to kind of see if I liked the foundation, because if I didn't, it was going to go back. So once this one's used up, which I think will be soon, I'll start on that one. But anyway, I'm just blending that out so it doesn't look horrible. I highly recommend you following Amanda on Instagram. Like I said, she has really good content in general, and I personally like her build your own palette videos here on YouTube. Um, Basically, she goes through all her singles and kind of builds a palette, like a focus palette, which I would love to do. I'm actually probably going to depot my Ace Beauty palette because my mirror broke. I'm not really sure how, but I'll probably depot this soon and put that in mine. But I enjoy how she does it, and I actually learned a tip from her in one of her videos, which I didn't know, and it's helped me to depot a few things easier. So I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave her channel linked and her Instagram and all of that. So now that my foundation is on, I'm going to go in with some blush. Where is my blush brush? I'll be right back. I forgot it. Okay, so I got my blush brush. I'm using the NYX Sweet Cheeks Glow in the shade Citrine Rose. Again, I don't have that many red options in my collection, so I try to go as red as possible. I could have used a red lipstick as a cream blush, but I think this would look nicer. So, and I know I'm very heavy-handed when it comes to blush, but it's something I personally like. And I'll blend it out a little bit when I get done, so it doesn't look too crazy. And then, apparently it's a Cali girl thing, but I always put blush on my temples and across my forehead. And one of my friends recently said that it reminds me of California because I do that, and it just kind of made me laugh. I've never been to California, so I don't know why I do it. I think my sister used to do it all the time, so that's why I do it, but yeah. And then I'll just take and blend it out just a little bit with this foundation brush that I used. What is really scary for me what I found is, about ALS in my research preparing for this video, is that, no two people, develop the same symptoms pretty much. Like I said, the main symptom is, muscle, muscle issues, like not being able to use, your muscles tight and stiffen, and, long term not be able to use your muscles, which can lead to, paralysis and things. But some people lose the ability to speak, while others, it is just that muscle stiffness. So no two cases are like with, and I feel like that's true with a lot of diseases or conditions. Like, for example, with me, my eczema tends to be a lot worse than other people that I've come across. And I don't know if that's just my allergies involved there or what exactly, but I have noticed that, and yeah. So sometimes it can be very hard to determine that that's an issue. And I went in with this cream blush, and this is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Flush Blush, and I believe this is in the shade, this is in the shade Peachy Pop. It's a really nice, pretty color, and it kind of has like a highlighty glow in it, which I like. Speaking of highlight, I'm going to be using my I Heart Revolution Peach and Glow. I did have to repress the blush but I'm going to be using the highlighter today. Let's see. Where's my highlighting brush? I think I'm just forgetting everything today, and that's okay. I'm just going to go rogue and use this eyeshadow brush because I don't feel like getting back up. But yeah. I may have to, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I feel like I'm making pretty good progress on this. I feel like there's a dip forming. I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying to hit pan on this. I only have 2 highlighters in my collection now, so I really want to use them up so I can, you know, treat myself to more. I did have the Urban Decay Afterglow quad of highlighters, but it just started getting really old and the consistency changed a little bit, so I just crushed them up and put them into like a moisturizer, like a lotion, to have like a glowy lotion for my legs. So that's what I did there. So now going back to the eyes, I like doing like my inner corner and things like that after I'm done with my base. I'm going to take a little bit more of this tacky glitter base. Glitter, it's basically a glitter glue. I want to compare this to the next one, and I'll probably buy the next one after I use this up, but this was $1 from Shop Miss Hay, so I believe, you know, for $1 it's a pretty good glitter glue if you're on a budget. I'm going to go into my Pan That palette and use the shade Fierce, the shade right here, and pop that in my inner corner. Let's see. And then I'm gonna clean this up a bit. Then I'm going to probably take the shade Powder here. It's like a little bit of a deeper red than what I have been using. Don't know if you can see that swatch very well on my arm. Let me swatch it on my hand so you can see it better. This is just like a deeper red versus the tomato shade or the ketchup shade I was using earlier. This is ketchup and this is the shade Power. So I'm going to use Power and put that under my lash line. And I really need to clean my brushes after this. So, yeah. I'm going to take that. Like so. I really like how that's looking. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner and mascara, and I'll do those, my eyeliner, mascara, and brows off camera. For eyeliner, I'll use my e.l.f. black eyeliner. I'm using the Maneater Tarte Maneater, and I just hit myself in the face with this, the Tarte Maneater mascara. And for brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown. So now I have my eyebrows, my mascara, and eyeliner on. I'm going to finish up with my YSL lipstick, and this is just a red shade that I'm trying to use up, that I think will go good with this look. And that is my Going Red for ALS look. Again, I will leave Amanda and all her information linked down below. I'll also leave the ALS Foundation link down below in case you feel inclined to donate to this cause. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I do apologize, I know the setup's a little bit different. I've been trying to play around with lighting and audio and things like that just to get a better quality video out for you guys. So that might be changing around a bit. I do hope you like this video, and go follow Amanda, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.